Señor, ¿qué pasa?
Yo,
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 yo. All right, guys, what
or,
is.
or maybe my answer should have been "Como está, frijole? How you been?"
How you been? Well, I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good. I had a good. I've already probably told everyone this, but I had a great time in Colorado. Um, Shot 50 videos for short little videos for my YouTube channel over at Web Tennis, Topspin Serve, and those are going to be distributed over the next 50, 100 days, starting in a couple of weeks. Hired a little two-man crew to go over there. And the reason I went to Denver to do it, I am here in the Bay Area, is that I wanted to go indoors, and because we don't have any indoor courts really here at Northern California, and you try to go shoot videos outside, and man, you're just at the mercy of so many,
Right.
things. Whether it's it's wind. I mean, not this time. It doesn't rain this time of year, but it could be wind. It could be brutally hot. I got back yesterday from Denver. Driving through Walnut Creek was 105 or 106. I'm going, God. So that would have been a tough thing to be able to, shoot
Right.
outside on that. And then, you know,
Ah, the barking dog
the
or something
barking
that
dog.
just won't let go of it, right?
Yeah, or you go to someone's private court and they got the leaf blower guy. Oops, I didn't tell you, Brent, that, today is my gardener's
Yeah.
day. And he goes by and he's, it's just the whole time. So,
Right.
so I went indoors and it was a great situation there. I mean, I just, perfect. And we shot 50 videos, and like I said, coming out in the next 3+ months.
Awesome.
Went to a couple Rockies games, so I was
Oh, too
staying
bad.
downtown. My friend has got an apartment right downtown, 3 blocks from Coors Field. I'm going, I could get in so much trouble doing this. I could just not come home and just sit
Yeah.
here at Coors Field for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know,
Stumble in, stumble out. There
yeah,
you go.
that was great. It was really great. And that weather there, you and I are used to going to baseball games, the Giants games here in San Francisco, even Oakland sometimes, where,
Yeah.
you can go to a night game in San Francisco in the dead of August, and it's like you got to bring your parka.
Right.
It's like, God,
Right.
really? You know? And Denver was like, I don't know, every night it was like 80. So, sun's
Yeah.
down here is 80. And it was beautiful. Anyway, I've gotten quickly off topic here. Jeff, I guess we should welcome the folks first. Guys, what's going
Yeah.
on out there today? You know, God, this must be such a great thing for, guys and gals who go, God, I got another episode of Gold Ball Hunting. Get to hang out with these cool guys. Well, I'm cool only by association because I get to hang out with you.
Yeah.
It's like it's like pictures of me and Mai, right? Oh, you two guys look so good together. I go, thank God she's standing next to me because that's the reason. Nothing to do with me. Anyway, listen, we yesterday's episode we talked about the new course that we've got for singles players,
Yeah.
and the title of that thing is Singles: How You Can Bridge the Gap Between Chaos and Confidence with 7 gold ball winning plays. Here's what actually works. And we had a great chat yesterday, I thought, about really
Yeah.
describing the difference between chaos and confidence. Really, the result is what you see in your skill level range.
Right.
One day you're just kind of nailing this thing, and the next day you're not.
Right.
And so the whole purpose of this, we're not going to call it a playbook, but the whole purpose is to help you reduce that range so that you're consistently playing confidently at the top of your skill level. So today I want to pick out one of the things. I mean, the offer we've got once this thing is released in a couple days. One of the bonuses in there, Jeff, is how do you assess your opponent, some
Right.
guy or some gal you've never played against before, and maybe you've done a little recon with someone else who gives you a little bit of idea what this player's like. But what's one of the things when we assess a player in the warm-up that might relate to one of the 7 plays that we're
Right.
talking about in the course that's coming up? I'm just going to cherry pick one unless you've got one on there.
Well, go ahead. I think I like the because I think it's sometimes avoided, and that is the body blow, going right at the guy or gal.
Right.
Because sometimes that's equated with, well, I don't want to hit the ball to them.
Right.
Well, in this example, you actually do, and the example is this a tall gal or a tall guy?
Yeah.
Meaning they've got a little bit more range in their arm, the length, all of that, which means when you get them inside, it can get a little cumbersome.
Yeah.
And what we're talking about here is not, when we get into these plays, what we're talking about here are plays that create opportunity. The plays that actually give you the upper hand in the point. The plays don't necessarily automatically win you the point. Sometimes they will.
Yep.
You'll get the error, but many times it's all designed to help create the opportunity that really puts you in the driver's seat of the point. And so playing somebody who's tall, if I can get them to feel just a little tied up inside, again, we're looking at, are they hitting the ball 5% less pure? Which means, are they putting 5% less spin? Are they 5% less accurate?
Right.
5% less pace.
Right.
All of a sudden, you put all that together, and you end up with a ball that we could actually kind of quotations around say it's an opportunity ball now.
Sure. Yeah.
So anyway, so that's for
well,
me.
No, I think that's a great example. And sometimes the players don't have to be tall, where you can take advantage of tying them up inside. But sometimes players have big stroke technique. So if I look at someone, I mean, to me, it's like it's a double whammy. If the guy's tall and there's big stroke technique, right? There's a big take back. There's a big long racket back deal. And then I will look at, look, first of all, there's a lot of this stuff with arms and legs and all that kind of stuff. But with the long, and it could be a short little person who's got big stroke technique. You go at that person and you tie him up, and you're going to get, maybe you don't get an error, but you get a short ball, or you get something where you can really take advantage. So in that case, I'll be thinking, well, I'm going to start by serving right at this player. I'm going to start by taking that next shot when the return comes back, unless it's just a big, fat, short opportunity. I'm going to take my next shot and go right back at him. Let's see what happens. Yeah. And
how do they move? Do they get out of the ball well? And that anybody can have trouble getting out of the way of the ball, not just a tall person. But that's a specific though that you want to look for. But is the person just, again, how athletic are they? If we're talking about league tennis, 3-0s, 3-5s. How athletic is the person? What do they look like? And do they look like they move comfortably within their skin, or they look a little herky-jerky, uncomfortable out there? And so maybe this is something you wanna go at and test the waters in it.
Yeah. So we've got several. I can't remember what the number is. It's either 7 or 10, but specific things to look for in the warm-up to assess your opponent. And it's not just singles. I mean, this whole thing we're designing for singles, but you could do the same thing in doubles as well. You could kind of get a sense. Obviously, you can tell if a person's tall in singles or doubles, but really, kind of the icing on the cake is if someone's got really long stroke technique. It takes them a while to get into your setup position, your framework. It takes them a while to deliver the racket. All that kind of stuff. So that's just one of the things that we've got for you guys upcoming here in a few days inside the offer, so that we can help you reduce that skill level range by going from chaos over to confidence. So we're going to make this short today. I got to scoot. I got to get out of here. Jeff, what would like to find folks to do right now?
Like us, share us, please subscribe. Let us know what you think down below.
Outstanding. And if there's something on your mind about your singles play, there's something on your mind that you want us to make sure that we address in what we're going to offer you guys here in a few days, make sure that you type it into the comment section so that we know we can address it for you too right then and there. Be looking for an email from us in the next few days announcing what we've got for you singles players out there. Guys, with that said, get out there today. Help someone else have a spectacular day. Jeff, we'll do this again tomorrow.
Can't wait.
All right.